This is email I sent on 25th of March 2021, and it's important because it shows that let's see, where is it? Yeah, here it is. That Serbian Bar Association received my emails. So this is one of two emails they have. If I go to Google and search for this, it says that this is their email in sort of English version of their website. So it says here, Bar Association of Lawyers of Serbia. So this is a valid address. What's important to note here is that only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So only 8 servers returned notification that message is too large. All of them too large, and there is some very strange things. There are some very strange things regarding that message. And before I explain what are those strange things, I need to refer to this video, which I recorded in 16th of September 2021, which shows that attachment larger than 25 megabytes cannot be sent directly in Gmail, within Gmail, but as a link to G Drive. So I proved that, and this is why it's strange they received. I received these messages that the attachment is too large, because if I look here, so these are the attachments, these are some pictures, so this is around 400 kilobytes, something about 0.4 megabytes. This is something about like 0.6 megabytes, and so on and so on. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 6. This is around, with this picture, this is around 5 megabytes, something like that. This is the G drive, as can be seen down there. So G drive, this doesn't count, and I think this is it. But I just want to show. So it is the same title, and here it says this is directly sent. It is not, as can be seen here in this red strip. So this is sent as an attachment. So it says here 15 megabytes, and with these 5 megabytes of pictures. So this is around 20 megabytes, which means that these are the email addresses, this one and this one, This is Belgrade, for instance, Belgrade prosecution of appeals, for instance, and so on and so on. Some are for cadastre, local, and regional. Republic Geodetic Institute, and so on and so on. But I'm interested in this one. So as I showed, this is address of Bar Association of Serbia. So these 8 servers have the attachment limit set for some reason to 20 to less than 20 megabytes, and this is why they failed. And by failing, they showed that their server received my message. So if I do this, actually I don't need to copy, I just do the vice versa. So let's see how many emails I received from them. None. And let's see their other emails. So this is their other email, and I need to check this out. So Google, so it says here in their Serbian version, so Serbian Bar Association, in their Serbian version of their web page, there is another email, which is very strange. I don't know why they're doing this. So if I search for this email, it's the same thing. So I haven't received anything from them, and I explained in other videos why I haven't uploaded these videos yet. So the reason is because they are involved in cover-up of monstrous murders of my family. They're protecting their colleague who refused to defend monster who murdered 3 members of my family, and that guy couldn't do that. So this is the monster. You just search for psych patient in my that's her again. So you just search for psych patient in my, there she is again, on my YouTube channel, and you will see who she is. There are a lot of videos about her. She's a really sick monster and psychopath. So one of their colleagues, Marko Petrovic, so this can be heard here at 7 minutes and 45 seconds. So document office of higher instance prosecution of Serbia gave me information by mistake. So their colleague, lawyer Marko Petrovic, there are 5 of them to this day, and this is today is this day. To this day I haven't received any email from them, even from the president of Bar Association of Serbia. And again, it's because their colleague Marko Petrovic refused defending that monster who murdered my family because it was obvious from the case that they're protecting her that she did it. So that happened in 2017, around August 2017, so more than 6 years now. He could not done that without Bar Association of Serbia knowing that. So they knew everything, and they are now ignoring me, thinking that they can solve that, will solve anything. So this will solve nothing. And I showed in this video that they actually received my email. They just didn't answer. So there were a lot of videos I sent to them. Sorry, mails I sent to them. So office at for instance this one. So a lot of videos and they haven't answered a single time. And I understood after I got this, after I figured out they gave me this information leaked. So again, it's 7 minutes 45 seconds when the staff of document office of for instance prosecution said that the case is sent to Marko Petrovic. If they simply said they know nothing about that, then it would be they could get away with it. But by ignoring me, even now when I asked directly on 13th of January this year, so I asked them directly who is one of these 5 lawyers with the same name and surname, who is the one who received that case, and pretended he didn't receive it. He should have reported everything to prosecution and so on. Instead, he just pretended nothing happened. So they are all the lawyers, I mean all who are in their so-called board or wherever they call it, administration at the highest level, they all know that. So I also contacted them like a week or 2 weeks ago. The most respectable lawyers in Serbia, none of them answered, and they basically represent the Bar Association of Serbia. So they're all involved. So top lawyers of Serbia are cover up monstrous murders of my family since 2017. That's 6 years now. So I just need to check out something. Come on. For 6 full years, okay. Never mind. So I will delete all of these parts of videos which are not needed, not important. So, but I don't really have time to do this now. So one more time, I showed that Bar Association of Serbia received all my emails. They just pretend they haven't. And there will be a lot of videos about them because they are really disgrace. And by the way, I have more than 40 cases now. I can act as prosecution when prosecution ignores me. This is according to the law, criminal processing law or criminal processing right. I explained that in other videos. something like, let's see, acting yeah, connect. Everything is explained here in this video. So I'm not going to details. So I have more than 40 cases of international organized crime related to Serbia, and one of them is murder of Vladimir Cvijan, who was a lawyer. So they also covered up this murder. So they are now deep. And by the way, his case is international, because before he was murdered, he lived in United States. So it's international. So they are involved top Serbian lawyers, because they actually represent, they are Bar Association of Serbia. So their top lawyers of Serbia are involved in two major cases of international organized crime in Serbia. And I will conclude this video with previous sentence.